Hello, friends. Once again, we are back on the channel Legal Rights and Awareness about it. Today, we are going to know about advocate and your relationship with your advocate. That means advocate and client relationship. Few points are that we have to keep in mind before approaching to any advocate. If you have in your mind that you want to approach court for your legal rights, or do you want to avail any of your remedy, then keep in your mind that very first thing you have to do your homework regarding the appointment of an advocate. Which advocate and for what you want to appoint. So how to deal with your legal matters. Before approaching to any advocate for legal consultancy, do not go blank. First, do some research, do some study, do some homework related to your matter as well as related to the lawyer you need to appoint for your matter. The almost today everyone is having the Android phone in their hand and the internet in that. So you can check out on Google what remedies are available to you, legal rights, and who are the best advocates nearby you and who can give you the best service at any point of time and who can get best order for you. So it is your prime duty to do your homework before approaching to any court or before having any consultancy appointment to any lawyer. So always keep in mind that advocate alone cannot fight your battle of legal right. It is you also play the very important role in fighting your battle related to your legal rights. So friends, today I will tell you how to make your homework for appointing advocate and how to be prepared before going to any advocate for your matters. The very first important thing is that first check out what do you want from the court, and then make the list of that and check out how many documents do you have related to that. If you have all of them with you, then make a list of that, make a short story of your case, and then make yourself ready ki yes, now I am ready to go and meet advocate and I can explain my story with the documents to my advocate properly. So first step is doing your own homework, checking out all the documents at your end. Okay, so this is a very simple work which you can do at your own without taking help of any advocate or without taking help of anyone. You don't have to spend any money on this or anything. The second stage is the checking of the advocate. Who is the best advocate to whom you can explain your story and who can understand and who can give you the best output of from your story. So better check on the Google or better check with your friends or any known person or any from any source about the advocate, who about the advocate practice and which field that advocate is practicing. For example, if you are looking for the property litigation, then check out for the advocate who exclusively practice in the property litigation. That is the civil litigation, not the criminal litigation. There are two types of advocates: civil litigation advocates and the criminal litigation advocate. Criminal litigation advocate, though they practice, but this will be my advice that it is better to go to the civil litigation advocate who exclusively practice only in property dealing matters. So your second thing will be the appointment. You have to choosing the best advocate from the search which you will do through the internet or through your friend or through your colleagues or through your anyone from anywhere you get it, or through any advertisement or anything that way. Third will be the appointment, fixing the appointment with the advocate. When you get the appointment with the advocate, it is better to carry all your documents, all your story along with you when you're meeting your advocate, because advocate is giving his time, listening to your story, understanding your entire things, and then he will give you the advice. So it is better, don't spoil your time as well as the time of your advocate. So be prepared yourself, and then you go to your advocate with all the documents as well as your story. When you meet your advocate, just check out his knowledge, check out his experience, check out his year of experience, and then you put up your story to your advocate and ask him what remedies he can get and what are the chances of winning the matter. If there are no chances, don't spoil your money, don't spoil your time, don't spoil your anything in this. It is better to give up the things and move on. But if there are chances to get the remedy, then it is better not to give up. You better fight with your advocate. Give all your document, all your stories, everything to your advocate, and ask your advocate what else he want other than what you have submitted to him or her. Give your advocate sufficient time to go through your all documents, to your story. Let him prepare himself legally to fight your battle. And then another day when your advocate will call you, you go and check out the legal things what your advocate will advise you. And then you start your legal fight with your advocate. And it is not so that just only appointing and explaining your matter to the advocate solves your entire thing. The very crucial and very important part is keeping the watch on your matter in the court, as well as the legal notice if you have served through your advocate, or any paper notice you have published in the newspaper. It is equally your responsible to take care of your notice reply, of your newspaper public notice reply, as well as your court summons and warrant. It is not only the advocate who is responsible for your matter, because advocates are already handling so many numbers of matter. So it is not only you and yours matter. There are so many matters with him. So it is better, if you want the quick, fast and effective result in your matter, to better get involved in your matter personally, help your advocate personally, and get a result quickly and effectively. After keeping the watch, the track of your matter, just check out if any hurdle is coming. If any hurdle is coming, then help out your advocate. For example, if any document your advocate require, and that to be get it from any office or any other authority, then you better take the initiative and try to get it through the RTI, making an application through the RTI, or making the application for the certified copy of the same. It is very important. If you help your advocate, definitely your advocate will also see my client is so much aggressive, my client is so much knowledgeable, and he is equivalent with me and fighting this battle. So he will also take the interest. He will also try to wind up your matter as early as possible. The very important in all this is the dates. When you go to the court, check out whether the dates you are noting properly, whether your advocate is coming on date properly, and whether on each and every day, every single day, something is happening in your matter. Don't let other side just to take dates in your matter. You must insist the other side as well, the judge as well as your advocate, to proceed with the matter. If you are having all the document, if your matter is very good, if your matter is on merit, then you should not delay your matter. You should convince the court. You must tell your advocate, you tell to the court, convince the court to get the order, to give us the order. So these are few points which each and every individual, each and every layman must keep in mind before approaching to any advocate, or if they are making any mind to go to the court for the legal remedy. So it is better to make yourself and your mind ready with all your homework and with all your details and documents. If you find any queries, anything, please write in the description box. We will be very happy to answer all your queries. So guys, I'll see you later on in my another video. Thank you very much for watching my video. Have a nice day.